you guys see us well. We have the sun in our backs, but we can maybe change a little bit over here though. So the sun is in our faces and they can see us better. Yep. Okay. Hi again. We are here now in our deck, chilling here, enjoying this beautiful, beautiful day. And today we are here to share a new Empowering Life series episode.
Yes. Today talking about and really feeling and embodying why you should love yourself first and the awesome and infinite gifts that come from this simple action.
Yes, we have been, thinking about what we should share with you guys, and this was the first thing that came to us, like something that we felt very valuable to share, about the importance of the self-love and exploring the self-love as the beginning of something awesome and new in your life.
Yeah, this week we were having some interesting conversations with friends and meeting some new people, and this was like the common theme that we were noticing when afterwards kind of reflecting and learning about these interactions. And so much of the, maybe we could call it suffering, or those kind of life experiences that don't nurture us or we don't feel totally confident or happy about, stem from this kind of lack of self-love or self-knowing. And this is such a vital part of who we are as human beings, to really get to know ourselves intimately and profoundly, what our likes are, what we are interested in, how we like to live. All of this is part of loving ourselves, because in that exploration, in that process, we learn to value ourselves, to give ourselves those things that we know are good for us, that we enjoy, that we feel good with. So yeah, we want to bring this message and talk about it with you guys today, because it's something so simple and also seemingly so small, love yourself. Okay, but what does it really mean?
Yeah, and it's because also we have noticed and we feel and we see in the society that sometimes, and also, I have found myself also in the same situation sometimes, in which sometimes we start focusing in other people, in the happiness of other people, and like loving others, worry about that others experience happiness, and sometimes we even stop giving attention to us because we worry about the happiness of other people. And that is when we start disconnecting with ourselves, disconnected with our own body, with our own joy, with our own emotions, you see. And that's why we felt that it's important to talk about this topic, and bring you back to that opportunity that you have right now to start giving your attention, giving your little details of love to yourself, and gradually continue to allow for that self-love to grow, But why? Why is so important, this self-love? Why is so valuable that we are in love with ourselves, that we accept everything about ourselves, our body, how it is, all the package. So we accept the package the way how it is, you see? And that's the beginning of the self-love. Accepting yourself, how you came, because there's a powerful reason why you are that way that you are, see? And as how you are already a gatekeeper, a smart, a creator, a master of yourself. So begin with that, accepting who you are, accepting the opportunities that you will be presented to as you start to give attention to yourself and to your own being.
Because also we receive so many messages from society, it's an overload of influences and messages that we're receiving, images of how we should be, of what we should think, of what we should focus our energy on, and how we should look. And all of these things are like helping to create a certain prototype. But I think that in the end, nobody really fits into that box, There is this authenticity and uniqueness about each individual, and that's what makes the human race so delightful and so amazing, because we each have these unique gifts and unique talents and unique physical structure and unique way that we think. And that diversity helps to enrich our families, our communities, our society as a whole. And so by really giving ourselves the opportunity to fall in love with that person that we are, we're able to fully center ourselves in that uniqueness, in that authenticity, and fully contribute that gift, that package to your present. Because in that way, you're able to attract the experiences that are good for you, that are really actually good for you, you know? Sometimes we think in our mind, I want this and this is what I should have and I need to go towards that. But an important thing to reflect upon is, where is that desire? Where is that wish coming from? Is that wish coming from that true place of knowingness of yourself, you know, knowing and loving yourself and valuing yourself to say, yeah, I know that that desire is good for me, so I'm going to focus my attention on manifesting that? Or is that desire coming from a place of scarcity or fear or a disconnect from that self-love or that centeredness? Because in that space, we tend to manifest things that we, or other people, or that influence tells us is good for us. And maybe it's actually not good for us, which is why this real entrance into that self-love and embracing it is so important, because we really connect with that inner voice, that inner wisdom that we all carry, that we all know is unique to each one of us. And in that way we can actually manifest those relationships that are healthy, those career paths that are beneficial to us and we are passionate about, and we can make a positive impact to the home that we want to live in, to the place where we want to be, to all of those things that we know and feel are actually good for us.
Yeah, you know, because also love is a powerful force. Self-love is a very powerful energy, you see. The energy of love is huge, huge. All this universe lives on love energy. So as you start loving yourself, you will start naturally, effortlessly pulling all this awesome love to you. You will start attracting, because you know the law of attraction actually do exist. So as you experience self-love, the universe will start to improve your life, will start to present you with experiences that enhance your self-love for you to continue growing in the same path of self-love. Because as you are in self-love, what happens is that your entire being starts to respond to that energy, you see, and your body starts to switch, to transform. So if you were not healthy, maybe because it was because you were not loving yourself, you know. But as you start to love yourself, that powerful energy of love will start transforming your body. Your cells will vibrate in a higher frequency, in a love frequency, and that manifests in health, youth, you know, just happiness, mental also health, you see, emotional health, spiritual health. Because love, as you experience self-love, you are connecting with yourself. You are connecting with your own body, with your own being, you know, with every part of you, because you are in love with that being that you are. You are in love with your talents. You are in love with your thoughts, with your emotions, with everything, you know. And that powerful energy transforms everything. And as your body and your being start to switch to that higher frequency of love, then also, as I said before, you will start also attracting powerful, awesome things from this beautiful universe that will make you experience even more love, self-love, you see? And this is an endless path. You will never end in the power of self-love, because your life will start transforming into happiness. And as you experience happiness in your life, you will start to fall in love with your life. You follow in love with life itself, you know? And when you follow in love with life itself, then you are experiencing the self-realization. You are experiencing the supreme state, that what could be the enlightenment, or what the yogis talk about it. We use normal words, just you are realized because you are in love with yourself. Your body is vibrating in that higher frequency of love. Your family, your work, your entire beingness, all around your environment is vibrating in that energy of love. And the same happens with your reality. Start to shift into a reality in which there is constant experiences of goodness that make you appreciate life, make you appreciate who you are, and that is self-love. So self-love is actually something powerful. It's huge, and it's actually the root of everything. It's the root of everything. Everything works based in self-love, in love. So love is the root of everything. So if you want to change your life, you want to improve your life, your health, any state of your being that you have feelings to improve, the first step is for you to now let go all what is, not giving you the space for you to experience the connection with yourself. Gradually start to switch your attention from those other things to yourself, back to yourself, and start giving yourself love. Start doing the things that you like. Go back to those talents or abilities that you used to perform when you were maybe younger and that somehow you left it away. Go back to those things that make you feel who you are, and start feeling love for yourself as a creator, and that will gradually grow and grow and grow. And from 1%, you will end up loving yourself 100%, and it will just be a massive love life.
Because also this state of self-love brings you into a space of abundance. It gets us out of that kind of space of fear and scarcity where we don't have enough time, we are in overload, we're being stretched too thin. The self-love really allows us to discern, okay, I really do feel like this values my energy, I can give my love and my attention and my focus to this, but these other things, no, not so much, So it helps us to also redefine our priorities, what's actually important to us, and gives us more time, gives us more abundance of energy to ourselves to focus on our projects or our interests, or getting out of the box that we maybe put ourselves in, and standing out to try new things, to give yourself the opportunity to learn more and to focus on new interests and find what you actually like, to get to know yourself. Instead of focusing all of your energy on trying to please other people so that you will have their approval and their love, it all begins, the actual love that you can receive, and a true and authentic love that you will receive from other people will actually begin to happen when you fall in love with yourself and when you make yourself the number one priority.
That's important, yeah, the priority. You are the priority always, yeah.
Because, imagine, for example, I'm a mother, I'm a wife, I'm a busy person. From the time I wake up to the time I go to bed, I don't stop. I'm all of the time doing something. But in all of that, and oftentimes I'm doing things for other people, which I love. I love to do things for my family, for my husband, for my children. It's the most beautiful thing that I could possibly do. But I'm able to do that because I really do love myself. I value myself, so maybe I'll wake up a little bit earlier than everybody else, and I'll do my yoga, I'll do some breathing, I'll give myself a little bit of time, or I'll have a shower and I'll put some makeup on, to feel nice and vibrant and brilliant for this new day. And so there's small details. They're really actually small details and changes that we can make. They're not like huge things that we have to leave everything and, go be by ourselves so that we can find this self-love. No, you have to just organize a little bit, You have to. We also have a road nearby so you can hear the action of the city happening. But they're these seemingly small details that actually make a huge difference in our day-to-day lives.
Yes.
You
Yes.
know, it's just giving yourself that little bit of extra attention, that little bit of extra time, some extra breaths, you know.
Like being here, for example, right now, here in this, watching what we are talking about love. You came here somehow. You are figuring out that we are sharing these powerful messages, this awesome stuff that we are very happy to share because you cannot. I mean, when you have something that has contains wisdom, something that you feel that is have potential to improve or empower people, you have to do it. So you came here, and that's your self-love.
Yeah, exactly.
You are here starting your path to self-love because you are here watching this couple, talking about love, and talking about how important it is for you to start today with that. And thank you so much for being here. There is a lot of people.
Hola, ñañita.
Hello, family.
Hi to all the beauties joining us.
Yeah,
here.
Chloe,
and
Alexandra. Awesome, beautiful beings.
Yeah, even in the partnerships too, to have a healthy partnership, a healthy relationship with somebody else, you also have to make your well-being a priority so that you can give the love and the focus and the attention to your partner and to the relationship, because you also have that abundance of love within yourself. You're giving yourself your time in certain areas, and that all contributes to making things work in a healthy and harmonious way.
Yeah, exactly. And also, everything starts to flow very nicely because when you feel somebody that is close to you, that is in love with itself, you also feel, inspired to love yourself too. You see, because you are seeing that around you. You are seeing people that is glowing with that joy. You're like, wow, that's so awesome. So I want to experience that love. So somehow this is wonderful to practice in your home, you see, or in your work, just to start loving yourself and notice how you will start triggering other people also, they will start being affected by your high frequency, with your high vibes of love. Nobody can resist to when see somebody happy. You see, when I see somebody happy, I just know that he's happy, and I'm so happy for that person that is happy, you see, and everybody is the same because we all know that we are here in this human body, in this human experience to experience happiness, joy, and that joy, that love is the root, is the basis of all creations.
Yeah. It also allows you to be just true to yourself, yeah, just, you don't have to do things for other people to please other people, to make other people like you. It's enough with knowing that you value yourself, then you attract those people who actually do like you, who actually do value you, who don't need things from you, but actually want to contribute, to your happiness and to their happiness through that common exchange that is healthy. Nobody's pulling on the other, wanting to take something from the other. There's an abundance of that love, when we start to really exude that from ourselves, then everything falls in line with that. So there's lots of ways, right? There's lots of ways that we can start to love ourselves.
Yes, just by seeing, for example, seeing your family, seeing your mom, looking at the opportunity that you have to be alive, just wake up every day and celebrate that you are alive. That's the beginning of self-love, as Camila mentioned before. Just, it takes a little time just to bring that consciousness to us, to bring that awareness that, that we can celebrate actually. We can every day begin our day by celebrating that we are alive, that we can see, we can walk, we can perceive, we can create, we can think, and just by giving value to those awesome things that we carry within us is going to start, the process of self-love, because you're like, wow, I'm amazing. You see, I am, and that's what will take us to the next level of happiness in this life.
Hi, everybody. You have some friends there. You want to say hi?
Hi, friends.
Hi. We're talking about how we love ourselves. And we can love ourselves even more all the time.
Let me show you some of this. This is keto. All around. Beautiful sky. Okay, so what we can share with you guys now? We have talked about love. You have any question, please, if you are there, write something. Let us know what you feel about this. Share this video, like our page. Just, spread this awesome information around, through the media or through whoever you feel that will benefit from this. And yeah, you have any question or you would like us to touch about something that is happening on you, how you can maybe improve your self-love, give us some clues so we can also, enhance this conversation and make it even better.
Something also interesting is that it may be difficult to know where to start. If you find yourself in maybe some sort of rut, with who you are. Maybe you feel like you've messed up, or maybe you have some sorts of traumas that you're working through, and you might not feel worthy of love, because that's a reality for a lot of people. And I think that being able to, see this opportunity, this possibility of life, and all of the challenges or maybe the mistakes or, whatever it may be that you've lived and that has you in that kind of state of mind, to polarize them and to observe what is the lesson from it all. Because every experience has a lesson, it has a gift, it has some sort of wisdom that life is trying to offer us for our own personal growth and for exactly this reason, to get into deeper contact with our true essence and our true nature and be able to really express that uninhibitedly. And so, maybe in those experiences of messing up or of trauma or whatever it may be that you have lived, to try to delve through the layers, to, if possible, maybe from the point of an observer, not as the person who has lived that, but try to see it from the eyes of an outsider and observe what maybe the lesson could be here, what you can actually take from that experience to enrich your life and to better yourself. And from that point, you can be empowered through that lesson. And by accepting that lesson, you can value yourself and the wisdom that you have had to be able to actually see it from that perspective, to get out of the experience and to get out of the maybe hole that you find yourself in, and to see it from the eyes of God, of the universe, of the observer, that energy that is giving you that lesson. Get to the essence of it and apply it. And from there, you little by little can begin to empower yourself, to free yourself of the guilt or of the sadness or of the fear, and polarize that into a state of joy. Because when we are able to see the life through eyes of intelligence, not necessarily the eyes of emotion or perspective that has formed in some way, when we get out of that state, we refine ourselves. And in that refinement, we little by little get closer to that love, to that centered state that we know. Because deep down we know that we are worthy of our own love. We know that we deserve the best. But we have to sometimes shed away the layers, let go of the memories, let go of the past, and really center ourselves in the present so that we can value what we have in this moment. Yeah.
Alexandra, you are Alexandra Didman. Thank you for writing and for being accompanying
hey,
us.
Alexandra.
It's awesome to have you here.
Yeah.
You are asking us if would you use a mantra for improving your self-love. Yeah, definitely. Mantras are a powerful tool to, communicate to ourselves the information that we want to receive. You see, for example, if you are in lack of self-love and you want to start your journey of self-love, start accepting first that you deserve love, you see, that you deserve to experience love in all levels. So you can say an affirmation like, I accept the love in my mind. I accept love in my heart. I accept the love in my body. I accept love in my spirit, in my soul. I deserve to love myself. I deserve love. And this way, gradually, you can choose that information that you want to have within yourself as a mantra. Love is something so natural on you that as you start to put these affirmations or mantras of love into your being, your body will right away like wake up. Like, wow, this is who I am. This is the information that I was looking forward to receive. Mm-hmm. And even if there was some kind of resistance before, the resistance will start to fade. Because as Camila was mentioning, sometimes we can have resistance to love ourselves, you see, because some trauma or something that can happen in our lives. But as you start to just connect with yourself and, repeat or pray, however it is the way how you feel connected with yourself, But between those moments, bring to you these positive words, I love myself. I love my body. I love my being. I love everything about me. And I am perfect. This is one of the most hardest things to accept sometimes, the perfection of who we are, because we have been taught to believe that nothing is perfect, but actually it is the whole opposite. Everything is perfect. In this universe only exists perfection, and it's up to us to understand this perfection and to accept it, and accept the perfection of our beingness and celebrate it. I love myself the way I am. I love my life. I love to be alive. I love to enjoy this beautiful, beautiful present. I want more. I want to experience more love in my life. You have to call it. You call this beautiful love. Breathe it. Just welcome it into your being. I want to experience love. Call it, because communication with the energy of the universe. You pray, you communicate the way how you like, but just call it with all your energy. Call love to your being. And you will start to receive, because there is, this beautiful magnetism that exists in this beautiful universe.
Another good way, or another kind of like mantra that you could use is, for example, some people make like to-do lists of things that you have to do in the day. A mantra for your days could be, today I will do at least one thing that brings me happiness. Or I will do at least one thing for me. And so, okay, it might start off with just being like, I'm going to have a little walk around the block, or I'm going to read a few pages in my book, or I'm going to do some yoga, or I'm going to make a phone call to a friend who I know we always share good times together. Whatever it is. But little by little, as you create, you allocate that time and that space for yourself, you are able to kind of cultivate that value. You focus and you dedicate a little bit more time to yourself every day, to doing one thing at least that makes you happy. Then maybe next week or next month, okay, today I'm going to do 2 things exactly for me, or 2 things that make me happy. And little by little, you find what it is that makes you happy. And also sometimes, as adults, we have had so many influences, we've been educated from so many angles that kind of like essence of innocence or that childlike playfulness is gone. We don't know where to find it, so we oftentimes don't even know what it is that we like or what truly makes us happy. So to go within, a wonderful exercise would be to just close your eyes and to take a few breaths and imagine yourself as a child. Remember yourself when you were a child. Think about the things that you like to do. Think about and remember your smile, your laughter, your freedom. What were those things that inspired you? What were those dreams that you had for your future, for your life, for your days, for your moments, that brought you such joy, that inspired that real, authentic happiness in you? We all have those beautiful and essential memories, no matter whatever else we've lived. That essence is still there. So to give yourself that opportunity to connect with that inner wisdom, that inner playfulness, that innocence. And from there, rediscover what it is that makes you happy, what it is that you like. By giving yourself more of that, you can see and observe yourself in those moments in your happiness, and that allows you to fall even deeper in love with yourself. Because in those moments, you actually speak from your heart. Your mind is clear. Your body is freer, more flexible. You find that true self-confidence, and that radiates, and little by little begins to take over your life.
Tomac Toyhana Edward is asking us if, thank you that you like it. It's awesome to know that you like it. Did you read The Presence Process by Michelle Bro? Do you recommend any book? Okay. No, I haven't read that book. Yeah, I do recommend book. The only book that I feel is powerful is, Abraham Hicks. There is The Teachings of Abraham from Esther and Jerry Hicks. They have one book that is very powerful that is called Ask and It Will Be Given. I recommend you that book. That book is very powerful. Gradually, maybe the first time that you read it, you will kind of, get to know their language, what they're trying to say, to express. But the second time, or the next time that you read it, you will understand more deeper, actually, the practices that they share in those books. That will be my recommendation. Te encanta. Oh, beautiful. Qué linda, te amamos.
Claro que sí, en algún momento vamos a hacer las transmisiones en español para toda la comunidad latina. Vamos a estar aquí también compartiendo cosas lindas, amorosas, seguramente. Gracias por la inspiración, ñañita.
Yeah, it's beautiful to be able to share with people from other languages too. We should do it in Spanish too. Yeah, you want it in Spanish? Yeah. Beautiful, Esther. Thank you for being here, Esther Kim. Awesome. Yeah. Share this video, please. Pass it through all these beautiful social media to reach more people, because, this we can really touch some people. Sometimes just people need a little, support for, going back to their lives. You see, just a little bit sometimes can trigger a change in somebody's life, improving.
Yeah, this is this topic of self-love, like we said in the beginning, it's something that's like so, I don't know, it's talked about, but we don't really know how to kind of delve into it. But this is like at the root of the humanity right now. This is one of the most important things that we can do to polarize the politics that we don't feel in agreement with, the wars and the struggling and all of these things that we observe humanity living right now. This is also for a lack of self-love. If each one of those politicians, if each one of those people could actually get into a space of centeredness, and connection with the universe and everything that's around, there would be a greater compassion, because when you love yourself, you can also see yourself in the eyes of the person in front of you and the people that you come in contact with. So this path of self-love is healing not only for us, because we heal to the very essence of ourselves. We peel back the layers of struggle and trauma, and we get into our essence. But if each one of us takes the initiative to do that exploration, to fall in love with ourselves, then this humanity begins to heal. This earth begins to heal. We are not taking so much, we're not needing so much, we're not creating so much conflict and struggle, but we're creating actually now a flow of harmony. Because that's what we want, we want to live that. We want our children to live that. We want our grandchildren and great-grandchildren, we want that. And this is the path. So there is no The self-love does not depend on your government. It doesn't depend on what your president says or what is happening in the countries around you. The self-love is only it begins right here within each one of us when we quiet the outer voices and influences and we just get in touch with ourselves. And that's the key. We all have to do that right now. Not just for us, but for everybody, because this is an interconnectedness. We have to realize just how great each one of our influences really is.
So wonderful to talk about this. Huh? I already feel it like this kind of boost of energy just by talking about love. You see, because as I mentioned before, this is a powerful force that our being recognizes. And right away you start to accept it. Like actually this is awesome. Self-love is so nice. Okay, maybe other question that we can go into it. You have something that you want to share with us? Awesome. Okay, so you already catch some of the Esther Kim. You already have read some about Abraham Hicks. Yeah, wonderful. Yeah, the teachings of Abraham are powerful. I love the first book. That's very good. Okay, any other question? Or okay, so we have done meditation. We already shared some tools, yeah?
Yeah, I think that really the key to this is learning to not depend on anybody else. This is about really getting in touch with yourself and making the time for yourself and finding what those good and key self-care practices are so that you can little by little begin to flourish within that real, true, and self-love.
So, are you ready? I know you're ready. Just go for it. Go for this self-love. Go now, cuddle with yourself, do the things that you like, and experience happiness from this very moment.
Today you are going to do at least one thing that makes you happy.
Yeah, awesome. We're gonna do it all day, those things. Yeah, so we're gonna close, I think. What do you think about that? But be ready for after 2 weeks. We're gonna be again here sharing another awesome video. And we're going to talk about other topic that is going to be also empowering. Please, if you have any idea that's something that you would like us to talk about, please write about it. If you want to learn more about us, visit our website. Please like this page. We are just beginning this project, so the more likes we get, we can spread this in a more massive way. Share this video with all your community. Bring these powerful vibes of love to your family, to your community, to your friends, and we are going to be here in the next 15 days.
Yep. Join us also to mention on May 28th, we'll have a free webinar as an introduction to the new Pranic Woman online video course. So all of these topics of self-love and healing, those are very in the course. So if you're interested in learning more, I invite you to join me in that day. And just continue being happy.
Bye, beautiful beings. See you next time.
Yeah, enjoy an awesome day, awesome life.
We are Camila and Akahi.
Yep.
Bye, beauties.
Ciao.